It said it's starting back up now, but it already like kicked everybody off on its own. Anyways, y'all, I'm just about to go back to YouTube and just tell the family what happened. I love y'all. And for all my people on here, listen, if you can y'all hear me now? Evolve, can you hear me? Because I know you said you couldn't hear me. Dream, can you hear me? Beautiful. It's all good. We are back, family. God, I don't know what happened. You see how that be going down? Anyways, y'all, I just want y'all to understand that you can manifest whatever it is that you want. You can manifest whatever it is that you want, but your mind and your heart has to be on one accord. Period. You have to reconcile those opposing aspects of I'm worthy of it or I'm not worthy of it. You got to reconcile that. You got to bring it together. You got to make it one. Okay? So it's like, what is it going to be? Are you going to follow your heart or are you going to remain a slave to your mind, to your ego, to your thought? What you going to do? How do you follow your heart? By doing the thing that it's telling you to do, by breaking through fear, by bursting through fear, by trusting that whatever it is that you do, wherever you end up, is great, is divine, is righteous. Be safe. Be safe, Loretta. Be safe, sis. Okay? How do you gain that heart and mind alignment? One, you need to let your ego. See, here's the thing. It's so deep that I need y'all to understand. Your ego is a conditioned aspect of your mind, and it is conditioned based off of your trauma. It is conditioned based off of those experiences that you've had that have really shaped your beliefs in order to protect you. Okay? Your ego is serving to protect. And sometimes it is protecting you against what you actually want. And you be like, why is it not happening for me? Well, because your ego is like, if you manifest that Lincoln, you're gonna be a bad mother sucker. And people gonna be out there. I don't want you driving around that Lincoln because you're gonna be too hot and people not gonna like that. So I need to protect you from getting that Lincoln. Crazy stuff like that. Crazy stuff like that. And I'm telling you, once you ask yourself the right questions, or once you allow yourself to say, for example, me and my coaching, this is what I do. I'm going to ask you the questions that maybe you haven't had the words to even ask yourself. When I ask you these questions, you're going to be like, damn, wait, hold on. That don't make sense. Wait, what? That's literally how puzzling it becomes to your ego and to your mind. Your mind literally becomes puzzled, scrambled with these specific questions that help you to be like, wow, I realize that what I've been thinking is the thing that has been stopping me. And the reason why I think that is from something that happened when I was 5 or 6 years old. And now that I am adult, I am a conscious adult. I don't have to let those things continue to control the life that I am creating for myself right now. I don't have to allow those things to continue controlling the life that I'm creating for myself right now. And so you have to talk to that inner child. You got to talk. See, I got to talk to little D-Ray because, see, oh, come on, Spirit. See, your ego is going to keep you in comfortability. I know for me, and I'll keep on talking about this Lincoln, and I'm talking about this because this was coming up in my head today. I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to make a video of things that I'm not experiencing, overcoming, dealing with, understanding within myself. The ego is going to keep you in comfortability. How do I know this? I know within my heart that a Lincoln Navigator is for me. I already know it. Like Dream will tell you, it's been a year of just of attracting this vehicle to me. And so for some reason this week, a Ford expedition. Let me tell you how the ego works. A Ford that's comfortable to me. See, the ego operates in comfortability. Do this one instead. This is safer. This is comfortable. This is not going to make your family members uncomfortable. You pull up with that link and your family members going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be like, how you did that? Do the Ford expedition. That's going to keep everybody comfortable. You going to be comfortable in your bank account. Your family going to be comfortable. The Ford expedition is comfortable. Why? My mama done had Fords for forever. She still got a Ford at her house. That we done had this Ford since 2000. That Ford probably 20 years old. You understand? So the ego keeps you in what is comfortable, what is easy. Ego is like, no, that's too hard. That's too hard. Going to go get a car that is 70, 80,000. That's too hard. Go get this $40,000 one. That's easier. That's more comfortable. That's more feasible. You have to break through that. I'm breaking through. Girl, you think I'm worried about that? I hear it. I see it. I've observed it. Now I know, okay, there's something going on there. I know I got to go beyond that. Right? There is something there that is like, stay comfortable. I know I have to go beyond that. I know I have to address worthiness, value, prosperity. Okay? So your ego is always going to put you in position to be comfortable, to stay the same. Okay? Your heart is going to push you. Your heart is like, there is more for you just beyond your comfort. Oh God, let me tell you. And I got so much content coming up right now, y'all, that just keeps coming on up. So your ego will have you to say, but this is me. That's whenever you find yourself. Oh, let me let y'all know this right now. If ever you find yourself saying, but this is me, this is who I've always been, this is what just works for me, you are in ego. You're in ego. Okay? Because I'm telling you, your heart, your intuition, your the depths of who you are is going to push you beyond who you think you are. So you oftentimes we think we are one person. We think we are this person. We think this is me. I like this and I don't like that, and this is what does it for me, and this is who I am, and this is what your higher self is like, why are you constricting you? Your higher self is like, why are you saying that you are just this, that this is the only thing? Your higher self is like, you can do and be whatever you want to do and be. But if this is just going to be you, so shall it be. So it is, since this is just you. I vividly remember an experience. I was just now getting into tarot a couple of years ago. And I was about to fix the words to come out of my mouth to say, I am not, literally, spirit literally like slapped me in the mouth. Because I was doing a little tarot reading, like for the Patreon family or something like that, just doing it. And I was about to say, yeah, I'm not and spirit just stopped me. Because I was about to say that I'm not a tarot reader or anything like that. That's what I was about to say. But spirit, like, literally, like, did that to me. Stopped me from speaking those words. At the moment, I didn't fully know and understand why. Because I'm like, well, I'm just now getting into this. But one thing that I do know is that I trust spirit. I trust what is in my heart. And what is in my heart is that I can do anything. And so I'm not going to label myself. I'm not going to tell myself what I am not capable of. Ever. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to tell myself I am not this, or this is me. This is the only. No, we got to stop limiting ourselves. That's ego. No, I don't do that. I don't. I'm not really good at I'm not a public speaker. No, I'm not a writer. No, I like to write, but I'm not a writer. I like to speak and I like to do this, but I'm not that. That's ego. So as your heart is calling you and pulling you to expand and do something, right? Your ego will say, but no, stay where it's comfortable. Stay where it is easy. Okay? And so when you recognize ego, family, because here's the catch. Some of you'll start recognizing ego, but when you recognize it, you judge. You judge it, and then you're like, oh, well, since this is coming up, I'm just not even going to do it. And you give your ego more power. When you don't do the thing that your heart is calling you to do, because you have all of these questions about how it's going to work or if it's going to work out, is it going to be successful? Are people going to like it? Is it going to be fruitful? Is it going to manifest all of this? Is it going to happen at all? Is it going to be good? And then you don't do it, you've just reinforced your ego. Give me an emoji, a symbol, or something in the chat to let me know that you understand that. When you do not do what you are being called to do because the ego creeps in, which it always is going to do, it's going to happen. But you have to keep moving forward. When you don't move forward for whatever reason, it may be I didn't have the time to do it, or this happened so I couldn't do it, or whatever the situation may be. When you don't move forward, when you stay in that fear, because that's what you're in, procrastination is fear, period. When you don't move forward, you reinforce the ego. The ego is like, oh yeah, see, I told you I was right. I told you this wasn't for you. I told you you couldn't fast. Your spirit has been calling you to fast, do an extended fast, right? 7, 10 days. Your spirit has been calling you to do it, but your ego is like, well, I don't know. Your medical history don't really say that you should be fasting. I don't know. Fasting is kind of hard. You remember last time you tried to fast, you almost passed out that one time. And then you don't fast. And then your ego is like, your ego start flexing on you. Your ego starts flexing on you. So now your head is outweighing your heart. Now your head is outweighing your heart. When your heart is the thing that knows all. When your heart is the thing that comes first. When your heart is the thing that comes first. So now your thoughts, your conditions, your trauma, your fear is what is dictating your life. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You got to start laughing at yourself, y'all. You got to learn to laugh at yourself. You got to start laughing at yourself. Stop taking yourself so seriously. You got to laugh at yourself. Don't judge yourself, but also recognize yourself. You calling in, you asking for a healthy relationship, you asking for transformation, you're asking for healing. And then when healing, transformation, and a healthy relationship presents itself to you, you fight it. Tooth and nail. Nah, it ain't that. He can't be that. Nah, that's just who I am. That's just who I am. No. I'm always just late to work. No, I'm always late. No, I'm a procrastinator. That's just what I do. Stop. That is not who you are. None of that shit is who you are. Okay? You are love. You are truth. You are light. You are worthy. You are valuable. You are powerful. You are passionate. You are divine. You are genius. You are music. You are art. You are creativity. Those are the things that you are. And when you don't allow yourself to be that and to live as that and to operate from that space, most of the time is because you are in fear. Okay? Most of the time is because the ego is like, yeah, I don't know. The ego is like, I don't know. I don't know. Are you ready for that? But the way that you gain power, strength, and a greater alignment within the heart and the mind is by doing the thing that the heart is calling you to do. And when you do the thing that your heart is pulling and leading and begging you to do, when you do that, the mind is going to get in line. Understand that. Your thoughts are going to shape shift to the heart. And the internal battle comes from your heart being like, okay, deep in here, deep within you, who it is you are, what it is you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be manifesting, how you're supposed to be living your life. You know deep in here what you're supposed to be doing. And your heart is not going to change on that. Your heart is not going to waver on that. That deep inner longing, your heart is not going to waver on that. But what does waver, what does change, what does transform, what does go back and forth? Ego, mind, thought. Right? That's good, Loretta. I'm glad you're safe. Ego, mind, thought, that's what just be going back and forth like, oh, this, everywhere. Mind be everywhere. Guess what stays the same? Guess what stays in stillness? Your heart. So once you can get your mind on one accord with your heart, it's smooth sailing. Don't ever try to get your heart in alignment with your mind. Stop lying to yourself. Don't ever try to get your heart in alignment with your mind. That's not you. That's not where your power lies. Your power doesn't lie in getting your heart in alignment with your mind. It ain't gonna happen anyways. When you do that, you're lying to yourself, to your higher self, to your inner self, and you're really operating from a place of fear. Get your mind on one accord with your heart. And the way that you do that is by acting on your intuition, acting on that inner nudge and that inner knowing. Do it. Just do it. And then once you do it, your mind is going to reshape itself. Your mind is going to transform. But some of y'all got thick, heavy egos. Some of your egos is strong. It's solid. You've experienced so much trauma that even when you do the thing you fear, you judge it and you say, but did I do it right? But did I do it good? But did I do enough? And guess what? The answer is yes. It is right. It is good. It is enough. But after that, you got to do it again and again and again and again. And you keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. You keep on going. That's what you do. And then before you know it, your thoughts are all in alignment with what is in your heart. Okay? So you got to be brave. You got to have courage. And your desire to be in alignment with your greatest greatness has to be stronger than your desire to stay the same. It has to be stronger than your desire for comfortability. That's what it has to be. Okay? All right? Listen, I am open for a complimentary call. Y'all, and it's such a beautiful thing. I love it. I love talking to y'all. So if you have that internal battle, or if you've been asking and speaking and saying that you want to accomplish something, but for some reason it's not happening, let's set up a call. Go to relationshipalchemy.org, schedule your healing consultation. It's complimentary, meaning it is free. And we'll talk just for a short bit. And based off that conversation, I'm 100% sure I'll be able to give you some direction into how to start transforming your thoughts in order to align with what you do desire. Okay? That's the plan. That's just me. I'm just here to help you heal because I'm just healing myself. That's it. Okay? So I love y'all. Get your heart and mind on one accord. You do that by following your bliss. Follow your bliss. Your bliss is connected to your heart. It's what feels good. What you know feels good. What you don't have to question. So follow your bliss. So if the thoughts you are having are not feeling good, you know you have to transform it. You know you have to change it. You know you have to take up a different perspective. All right? I love you all. Y'all have a great happy Saturday. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone what you love about them. I love all of y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for engaging with me and commenting. And that's for y'all on Instagram too. Thank you. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your affirmations and your confirmations. Thank y'all for your humor. I appreciate y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.